So, AJ, I've been coming here since 1981. It was the old configuration.
That was the year I was born, by the way.
Well, you didn't have to go there.
This is probably one of my favorite racetracks. It's slick, it's old, wears the tires out. I love it.
Let's go. So, before we talk about this track, that was pretty cool last week. Start off with a third-place finish in the biggest race of the year.
42's out of gas.
Who else is going to run up? The 47 get up behind the 21, give him a push. He might get there.
Heck, going down the back straightaway, I thought we might win the thing after everybody started running out of fuel.
Yeah.
So.
Kurt Busch goes on to win with Ryan Blaney second and AJ Allmendinger third.
It was just a great way to start the year.
So Daytona's in the books. We come here to Atlanta with this low downforce aero package.
You're definitely on edge, and it really feels like it's such a fine line between getting the balance right, and then if you get a little bit too free with no spoiler on the back of the car, it just eats up the rear tires.
There's Allmendinger behind him coming off of 4. Whoa, dirt tracking it.
We heard a lot of talk about this during practice. These seams, they really mess with the race car, don't they?
That's what's hard. You get into the top here, and you know, we got the splitter so low, it gets hooked on this seam. You're almost like you're at like Disney World and you're hooked on one of those rails when you're driving around.
Yeah.
And you just can't get off it. And as the tires go away, that gets worse and worse. You can lose so much time through the corner just in one lap by doing that.
The restarts here, there's something about that outside line. You just do not want to be in the outside line.
Green flag, Johnson jumps out.
Harvick, he spun the tires.
When you're restarting and you're on the outside lane, you're kind of up here, and there's no real grip up here. So when you go back green and you drop the throttle, it's just spinning the tires the whole time. That rolled up rubber that gets tossed off during the race, it never really gets cleaned off on top. And I think that's why people struggle so bad.
Yeah, pretty treacherous pit road to get onto and get down to 45 miles per hour.
Yeah, and the bigger deal is,
Under green.
By the time you're pitting, you got no tires left. If you see somebody like Kyle Busch, he's awesome getting on pit road. You can make up a lot of time doing that, but there's the risk versus reward with everything you do here now.
Oh!
And Atlanta, to me, has gotten like that old Darlington.
Oh, yeah.
You race the racetrack. And that's what is difficult about it, is the fact that you see somebody come blowing around you and you're like, I gotta get me some. I gotta go. But if you go get them, you're just hurting yourself by the end of the run. So, but that's what makes this place so fun, is the fact that the driver can determine how he wants to run his race.